Hi guys, it's Toni here, and today I'm here with
Annilyse.
And today's video is going to be our embarrassing moment.
So the first one we're going to talk about is the careers night in like year 12, which is like 3 years ago, I think it was. And like we just walked into the door, and like our whole plan was to go around to like every stand, just like picking up all their flyers, since we had no clue.
Like you said, flies, like not flyers.
Flies. Because we had no idea what we were going to do. And then like one of the guys at the stand just like started randomly talking to us, and like we weren't really like paying any attention to what
And
he
it was
saying.
like the engineering table or something.
Yeah, we weren't even really interested in that anyway. So yeah, and
pretty much he just started talking and stuff, and Annilyse was pretty much doing all the talking to him, and I was like just standing there looking around, nodding in agreement and saying yes. And before we knew it, like I figured out that I'd like said yes to us being sisters and twins and everything.
when we're clearly not really.
And then later on that night, after we'd finished looking around, we were out in the corridor looking at these rugby photos, and the same guy came up behind us and was like, "Oh yeah, they're all brothers."
Clearly we're not twins, so we probably look so stupid. But, oh well. The next one is when we walked into the wrong class. You can tell the story because you're good at telling this one.
When we were in year 13, so that was like 2 years ago, we had just finished interval, and we either had a study period or business administration, and we're just like, I think we checked like 2 or 3 times on our timetables, and we just like, in the end, we're just like, oh yeah, we'll just go to this class. So we ended up going to business administration, and then we went in and we saw that there was a different teacher, and we're like, oh yeah, we'll probably just have a reliever today. So we went in and sat down, and we saw that there was another girl in our class who was meant to be there. So we're like, yeah, we're in the right class. Someone had stolen our seats though, but we just went and sat somewhere else. And then pretty much we were just like looking around the class, we're like, this isn't our class. And as we're talking, the teacher's just like, if you're going to continue talking, you can get up and leave. So we're just like, yeah, we're leaving. So as we're on the way out, I'm just like, sorry, wrong class. And we had to like walk in late to our study lesson.
Did they even ask who we'd been when we walked
I don't think so, but we're so embarrassed about it.
I would have just made up something random.
Yeah.
Toilets.
We lost our class.
Yeah.
The last embarrassing moment was just with me, and I was in my food class one day, and there was a new girl who had come in, and the teacher was saying that there was a new girl in the class, and since it was around the time that all the exchange students had come in, I thought that she might have been an exchange student. And since we'd had people come in from like Brazil and Germany and stuff, I thought that she might have been from there. So since I was cooking on that day, I went and grabbed my apron and went and talked to her. And I asked her where she'd come from, what country she was from. And she like looks at me and when she's like, New Zealand? And I'm just like, oh, whereabouts are you from then? And she's like, I think she said like something like the Hawke's Bay or something. I was like, this is so embarrassing. I just decided to walk away. It was so embarrassing.
I'm so glad that didn't happen to me.
That's all for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll leave the link, our social media links down below. And is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, subscribe, comment if you want to, any of your embarrassing moments. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh my god, it's not working.